Welcome back to Pilates by Christine. Grab a bar, chair, or countertop for this full legs workout. You'll also want a glider, fuzzy sock, towel, paper plate, something to slide on for our challenge moves. When you're ready, step up to the bar for some really good footwork to start. You'll stand hip width apart, roll one foot all the way up and over, stretching the toes. Roll back, toe ball heel, and switch sides. Peel the foot up, roll all the way over the toe, pressing the ball of the foot down, then to the heel. Just alternating one side to the other, lightly touching the bar, standing up straight. This instant change in your body always feels incredible. So great to start with the footwork. Attention to each part of the foot as you roll. One more on each foot. Lift the heel, roll over, stretch the toes, place it back down. Last one, up and over. Roll it back. Take a little step away from the bar, but the hands will still touch. Lower into a baby squat. Then lean forward, small push-up. Press back. The baby squat is to stretch the back of the ankles. The push-up will stretch higher in the calves. So we're just working our way from the feet now up to the ankles and through the back of the legs, stretching the calves. Aligning the whole body as you lower down and up into that push-up and warming up the arms. Two more times, little plie. Press to your push-up. One more, plie, and push up. Open the feet slightly wider than hip distance. Big plie now. Lowering down, feet parallel. Lift one arm off the bar at a time to check your balance. You plie back. Deep squatting. We just call it a plie when we're at the bar, but it's a squat. Lower back like you're sitting in a chair. Add the arm reach to test your balance. Picking up the speed a little, continuing our warm-up. One more set, pair the breath, inhale back, reach it out, exhale stand, inhale back, reach, exhale stand. Rotate externally, toes out, lower into a second position plie, one heel raises, press back up, lower down, other heel up and down, legs straighten. Just a deep second position plie with alternating heel raises. Having the bar in front of us, something to touch, keeps good position of the upper body. Especially on plies, there's a tendency to lean forward. So this is really good to practice, keeping those shoulders stacked. Good posture. Just lightly touching the bar in front of you. Last one on each side. One more, plie, up and down, exhale, stand. Now we're getting more inner thigh work by doing a squeeze together, heels tap, lower into your plie, squeeze together, heels tap, alternating sides. You can bring your hands closer together so they just stay right in the middle. This will keep you in alignment so you know that you're centered upright and you're balancing properly, traveling one side to the other. Staying upright. You're going to feel it a lot through those inner thighs. This is one of my favorite standing inner thigh exercises. All of our sets today are going to be about 1 minute per exercise. So the reps will vary, but it'll be the same amount of time per exercise that we do. Let's finish this set. 3, tap together, 2, tap together, 1, tap together, plie to finish, stand up straight. Walk the feet closer together, pick one foot up, knee hip height, externally rotate out, back in, then connect to the glute muscle to swing back, thighs are parallel, and swing forward. Rotate out and in. Kick the heel back to swing the leg. Rotate out and in. Some single side work to get us ready to focus on one side of the body. We're keeping our alignment on that kickback, no leaning forward. Just try to swing the leg back to parallel thighs. We've done a full leg and hip warm up here. Last one, rotate out and in, swing back, knee up, place the foot down, rotate out towards the leg you just worked. Stand in a first position with the heels touching. Raise up to releve, heels are off the floor, and add little plies right here. So we're staying up in your releve, heels are squeezed together, small plies. This position just protects the knees, so we can get in lots of good plies. Extra calf work on this one. Almost there. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels down. Go back to parallel if you'd like. It's a leg swing, forward and back. Big stretch for the hip. You can do this in parallel or do a little bit of an external rotation with this attitude swing. Just adds glute work. If you're comfortable with the swing and the posture, you can add the arm. Then we're going to do a little hold in the back. So we swing back, hold, swing forward. Pause it right here. Swing forward. Hold, 2, 3, and swing. Hold, 2, 3, release. Hold, 2, 3, release. 2 more times. Hold, 2, 3, swing forward, and last one, hold, 2, 3, place it down. Step forward for enough space to lunge back, folding the hand behind the head so you can elbow fold over, stack up, and lift into passe. Lunge back, elbow fold across to the knee. Lift up to passe, lunge back. Full body movement, lunge, cross curl, elbow to knee, passe up. Equal effort through both legs. Using your bar for balance. to get a full twist, elbow down to knee. 2 more times. Last one, lunge back, fold, stand, pick the foot up, place it down. Let's grab your glider, sock, towel, whatever you're gonna slide on. Come to a little first position, so a slight external rotation. The outside foot starts bent, then we'll slide it back, half circle around to the front, pull it through the middle. Little bend in the supporting knee to come around, straighten it to slide through. Keep a really good connection from the foot to the glider. If you have a sock on, it won't be as tricky to get through, but you want to think about that same connection to the floor. Feel how much this changes the work into your abs, where the focus has to go. Slide it through deep connections. Last one. Then rotate slightly so you can come back to a low arabesque. It's like a big lunge motion with the back leg straight. Then pull it back in. Our back leg stays straight, foot connected to the glider the whole time. Little external rotation helps you get a bigger range of motion. It's a big arabesque slide. Use the arm to help you. Inhale, reach. Back, arm overhead. Exhale, squeeze up. Arm draws down the side of the body. You can go as slow as you'd like. I'm gonna do one more. Slide back, little hold. Keep the connection to pull it back together. Come back to that first position we started with. It's a little slide to the side, then a releve. So the outside leg just does a little kick out and in. Heels raise up and down. This one will seem simpler. The focus is on the calves here. We don't want to do too many calf raises, so we just add in the little kick to keep our pace, balance out the work. Check in with your posture. Out, in, up, down. Last one. Finish, releve up and down, then turn to face the bar. Last exercise on this side, parallel feet, slide the back foot out, front leg is bent, we lift off into the raised arabesque, tap down, find that glider, then pull it in. Slide back, front knee bends, lift off, straighten the supporting foot, find the glider, pull it in. The point here is to make sure we're able to reach all the way up into arabesque and then keep the length as you lower down to find the glider, that same position where your foot started, for the full pull in. One more, slide back, lift off, tap down, exhale, pull it in. Let's turn to the other side. And start with those hip rotations out and in, and the swing back. Foot comes up, we rotate out in, thighs parallel on the swing back. A full minute to refocus to this side, so jump in when you get there. Using not just our glutes, but there's a whole series of muscles underneath your glutes that help control hip rotation. So using the bar, the chair, something to balance on really gives us a good opportunity to isolate the hip work from a standing position. Last one, then turn to face the side. First position, heels kiss. Pop it up to releve, demi-plie with the heels touching, up and down. It's about 16 to get through the first set. You can feel it deep in the hips, keeping the external rotation. Knees coming out to the sides on the diagonal. Heels stay lifted, touching together. Lightly touching the bar. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels down. Stay in external rotation or take a break in parallel for the swings front and back. Find your range of motion, then add the arm, swinging opposite the leg. Keeping the upper body as still as you can. Let's add that pause in the back where we hold the attitude in back. Swing forward and hold it. 2, 3, and swing. Hold. 2, 3, and swing. Keep going. Hold. 2, 3, swing. One more. Hold. 2, 3, and swing. Let's take that step forward to lunge back. Elbow folds over, taps the opposite knee, return to stand, and then swing the foot up to passe. Lunge, elbow fold, passe. Connect the big toe to the knee when you stand up. In your lunge, both knees are at 90. This is a fun one, isn't it? We've got the heart rate up, we've got the whole body working. Back, fold, lift to passe, one more back, fold, exhale, pull it together. Let's get the glider. Start in that little first position, external rotation for the circles on the floor. Sliding the foot back, rotate up, pull it through the middle. Establishing the connection all the way, not just to the floor, but think through it. You're trying to reach as deep as you can. You can keep the arm on the hip or take it out to the side, wherever it feels natural to place the arm. Thinking first about that leg coordination, then remembering good posture. Inviting the abs in for the party. One more. Rond de jambe on the floor, circle forward. Pause in the center, turn to angle yourself and slide all the way back in the external rotation, both hips rotating out. Big lunge back, back leg stays straight. Using the arm, inhale back, wave the arm overhead. Exhale, pull together, wave the arm down to the hip. On this one, you'll figure out quickly if you are sliding too far and you get stuck. Just go a little smaller to start. Especially because we have that extra element to think about. The foot to the glider, into the floor. Last slide, big extension out. Exhale, pull it in. Rotate back to the side one more time for the little slide out and in, up to the calf raise. Little slide out, in, up, down, just straightening the leg, finding the quads. I felt this one so much the next day through the inner thighs and the glutes, but also through the abs, which I know is coming from this extra glider work. A lot of stability demands. We're almost through this workout. Already past the 20-minute mark. Little slide out and in, calf raise 2 more times. Out, in, squeeze up, lower down, out, in, lift, lower, turn to face the bar. Last exercise. Little plie to start. Slide that back foot, lift off. Big arabesque, tap down, find the glider and pull it in. Reach out, deep lunge, parallel this time. Find the glider, pull it in. Keeping the shoulders parallel with the hands. You'll lean forward a little as you slide out, but then keep yourself as upright as you can with that lift off. Stay lengthened to reach back. Last one, all together, slide back, lift off, squeeze, lower down, exhale to pull yourself in. Great work. We're gonna come to a quick stretch series. You can just take a side bend to one side, calm the body back down, and a big side bend to the other side. We just did a full 25 minutes of legs, so I recommend, to help your recovery, doing a full leg stretch. I'm going to take you through just a couple here. Let's go into a calf stretch by walking the feet back, leaning forward, keeping the heels down to stretch the calves. Hold it right here. Each stretch gets 10 to 30 seconds. We'll step in, pull up one foot, fold it behind you, heel to glute, knee points straight to the floor, feeling the stretch through the front of the thigh. I'm going to leave you with the quad stretches to finish, but I also recommend getting in a glute stretch, like doing a figure 4 stretch, getting some inner thighs. You can hold a big deep plie, and then your hamstrings. Let's switch sides for that quad stretch on the other foot. So your hamstrings you'll want to do, you can kick the foot up on the bar or the counter for that one. Thank you so much for being here today, doing this awesome legs workout at the bar with me. Let me know how it felt, and remember to subscribe so you don't miss a workout. See you tomorrow.